All right, folks, listen. So you guys have seen me through various different points, various different moments in this backyard in various parts of this season. Since January, I've had a radical transformation. Before I talk about what I did in January, I just want to share with you, seriously, I want to share with you about last year. So last year, at this time, right now, I was literally stuck in that house right there for a whole summer. So to be clear, so you guys know my reality, last year in July, I spent the whole month literally getting help. Just trying to survive, being sick. So those of you guys who are closest to me and know me, you know, oh, Alan's on. Hey, Alan's on, Scott's on. Hey, you guys. Anyways, you know, Alan actually came by. You know, my health was just in trouble. So all that time, 1 year ago, I spent a whole month in that house. I literally had pneumonia. My dear friend Alan Smith, who's on right now, he actually told Trevor Craig, who's another dear friend and a pastor of our church, one of the pastors at our church, he told him, you got to go check in on Dustin. Dustin's not doing well. And for you guys that know me, my mind wasn't in a good place. My heart wasn't in a good place. I'll tell you the truth, if I didn't have folks speaking into me and keeping me going, I was in a very, very dark place in my life. Why? Because I had gotten pneumonia in the middle of the summer. I'd planned all year long to get 1 month off from 714 work and IT work, and all I wanted to do was have time with my family, do ministry stuff, just be at the church, whatever. And instead of getting to that date and having that time off, having a month just to invest in my local area and have life here, I spent an entire month in my bedroom pretty much. There was like 2 weeks straight where I was coming out of a pneumonia, like a double pneumonia situation. And I literally was on medications. Dr. Craig had me on a couple different medications. My blood pressure shot through the roof. It's 200 and something over 170 something. It was bad. I've got a picture of it somewhere. It was so bad it scared me. It scared my friends, my mentors like Alan. It scared everybody. And so folks were all looking out for me. And literally, just last year, I should have been in the hospital. I should have been literally, trying to recover from a stroke or something. And I had everything going wrong. When I finally got to a doctor and got settled into another doctor because Dr. Craig was retiring, when I got into a family practice, they said, you're in a really bad place health-wise. You've gained a lot of weight over the last couple of years. You're very out of shape. Your blood pressure's through the roof. So they put me on 2 blood pressure medicines, and they had me still trying to clear my lungs. I had to get all the pneumonia out. I was on it's a Z-Pack and all kinds of antibiotics. You guys, I was in pain. I was sick. I was just feverish and everything in July last year. From there, my weight got even worse. My health got even worse. My mind got worse. Those that are around me can tell you that since January, I'm a much more positive version of myself. I was in a very dark place, a negative place. I was dragged down. Can you imagine? July, I missed my kids' birthdays pretty much. Anna's birthday is at the 1st of July. Lydia's birthday is at the end of July, and I was sick through all of them. I got out of bed to do birthdays. I worked from my bed for work. I missed a lot of church services. I missed a lot of relationship. It's summertime. I missed a lot of summertime. I missed the summer last year. It was a stark reality. It was hard to believe. It was hard to even breathe, you guys. And so, honestly, my life was not in a great place just 1 year ago. And, here at this point, I'll tell you this. This is where I got into. Look at that. That's my picture right there. And this isn't even my full transformation picture. This is before I lost another 7 or 8 pounds, and got to my goal weight. So that's the difference of how I looked right then. But this is where I was at. That was my reality. That's where I was. If you looked at me straight on, you wouldn't recognize me now. As a matter of fact, biometric scanners don't read me. I've got to get my passport redone. Pictures don't look the same. People don't recognize my license. I've had folks check my license at Border Control and say, that's not you. I'm serious. So the radical change is there. Look, that's just since January, folks. And honestly, again, that's not my end results. So, just a year ago, I couldn't even get out. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't be out during the summer. The thick air, the way the air was, it was killing me. But as of last January, we saw a friend of ours, John Michael Kilpatrick, share what had happened in his life and his change. And he was sharing about how it affected his life, his family, his ministry, how he dropped the weight, how he got healthy, how he had energy and life. He felt like his whole life had come back to him. And I was like, Lori, this is awesome. She was trying to get me on, but I was already in. She said, we got to do this. I said, I'm in. So we called him and he told us about the program we're doing right now that we coach with. And now Lori and I are literally certified, COPE certified health coaches through Villanova University. We've taken classes, we've studied, and we passed a certification, and we're helping others get the same health. Let me tell you what the results have been in me. The results have been, of course, no issues with breathing, no pneumonia. I'm out yesterday biking with my kids. I haven't biked in 24 years, and I'm riding a bike yesterday. I just couldn't have done it. So I was riding a bike yesterday with my kids. My energy's there. If you see me in ministry situations with New Life, so I mean, just the excitement that's there, the encouragement that's there, the hope. My preaching is back to being on fire again. And so that's a huge thing. If you've seen some of my health results, I'm off blood pressure medicine as of 2 months ago because I had to come off. My body just got in the right place and my blood pressure shot way down. So I'm off blood pressure medicine. As of my last doctor's appointment, my doctor rescinded everything he said before. He said before that I was going to be pre-diabetic on diabetes medication. He said I had to lose weight. He told me that I was going to be on multiple blood pressure medicines and even more other stuff to guard against other things. He said I had high lipids, whatever. I don't have any of that. I'm going back to the doctor and he's sending me referrals after this. My life has radically changed. From 1 year ago, I went from being in a bed for a month with double pneumonia and high blood pressure through the roof. I'm afraid to move and not able to hardly breathe to right now where I've had these results. You know, that radical change. I mean, Lori and I just finished our first corporate event with a Remax franchise and it went epically well. We're following up with folks right now and signing them up. We were signing up people on the spot. I mean, it was awesome. Just the excitement was there, the encouragement it brought. We've just done our first happy hour with folks in the DC metro area, and they're radically growing. Those coaches that we have mentored in coaching have radically grown now, and they're signing people up left and right. I saw them sign up somebody yesterday. They're growing. So right now, we have 30-some coaches that we are investing in that are on our team. And also, we have right now almost 70-some clients that we're investing in on our team. So folks, we're investing in a lot of people. It's not a small thing. There's a lot of folks with issues. We just heard about our first person that's type 2 diabetes that's coming off their diabetes medicine. That is happening. We're rolling back history. We're rolling back things and changing people's futures. You can be a part of it. And you guys, not only that, relationships are being restored. My favorite thing about this is how people are getting their families back together. Relationships are reconnecting. I mean, it's cool to see my dad on this getting health. He's already gone down 3 belt buckle sizes. He went in the hospital. Now he's out of the hospital. He's on the program. He's losing weight. He's getting the health. Just the relationship there, seeing him talk, engage the kids is awesome. He's up and around. You know, Mom's talking about it. She's been an epic coach in this, and it's cool to see that. Lori's family, they're on it. They're seeing results already. And the energy that we're getting there, the relationships. We're hearing about coaches that are getting family members that are restoring relationship they haven't talked to in years. It's an amazing thing that when you start dealing with this stuff, and unhealthy relationships with food and weight and that kind of stuff, when you deal with that kind of stuff, it shakes up stuff internally that you start dealing with. Stuff in the heart comes out. And then you start dealing with that, and God starts showing you stuff that you need to deal with the rest of your life. And here's the deal. This is what I just said on a corporate event that one of my dear friends, was live videoing, John Leahy. He live videoed it because he said in the middle of it, he's like, man, I wanted to share the whole thing. Here's what I was saying. I was saying this to these sales guys. Listen, here's the deal. And this goes for sales guys. It goes for churches. It goes for life. It goes for family. Here's the deal. The deal is this. It's kind of a circle. If you get your health in order, if you start dealing with your body issues, your mind will follow. The cloudiness goes away. You wake up with energy. Self-confidence comes. You feel healthier. You feel alive, brighter. The darkness goes. I mean, there's stuff connected to the way we eat and live that's dragging us down. Or the fact we don't get enough water, just the right habits. And it's dragging us down. It's taking our energy away. It's making us wake up in the morning and think, I don't want to go to work. Guess what? I wake up in the morning, I'm like, well, I get to go to work. Something changed in me. I don't need coffee to get going. I don't drag because I don't have caffeine because the energy's there. I sleep good at night now. I go to to sleep and I sleep through the night, I wake up energized. I feel like I actually slept. I've gotten results because of the body change. So you get that kind of change done, and then your mind follows. Listen to me here. You get habits in place, you get your health starting to work out with your body, you start getting all those things that are distractions taken away, you start feeling energy, you start feeling confidence, you start feeling alive, you start feeling better in your clothes, you start feeling lighter, you literally feel lighter, you start feeling hope, you start being able to breathe, your mind clears up, you get creative. You don't feel exhausted all the time. You start re-engaging at work, and your mind will follow. Then you're going to start engaging with the Lord better. You're going to have better prayer times, better creative times, better work times, better home times, better school times. Your mind will follow. And then get this. When the mind gets in place, do you know what follows after that? I'll tell you what follows. Success in anything you're touching. It's an amazing thing. People want to be on the team of folks that are up and comings, not those that are dragging, barely making it. I said this the other day on a video. We don't want to be the barely making it, struggling through life with no hope. I don't feel good. I'm an Eeyore. People don't want to hang out with Eeyores. They want to hang out with excitement, you guys. And so when that happens, you start getting the body in place, your mind unfogs, and you breathe, and you feel hope and life. And those things aren't a distraction anymore. You're not having to go to the doctor to get bad news. You're literally living, riding bikes and able to walk and play with your kids, engage and kick a soccer ball. And your knees don't hurt. Your body doesn't hurt. You feel great. You sleep good at night. And then your mind follows. You wake up, you're like, I'm engaged and ready. I'm present. And what happens in the kingdom for those of us who are believers is we turn around, we're like, man, I can do this. I have capacity. I can take on anything. Problems come, they don't bother me. They are opportunities in disguise, baby. And you see where you can just plug right in and take off. You don't get hung up on the things that used to hang you up. You don't get stuck with people that are trying to get you stuck. You don't get into the junk because you are good. Your mind follows. And then the success comes because we all want to be around people that make us better for being together. I'm telling you, I want to hang out with folks that bring me to my next level. I want to be the kind of person that does that in others now. And whenever you're that kind of person and you're bringing people forward, they want to hang out with you. What happens in business? It's what I told Remax. You walk out and you go to do a deal, you're a realtor, and you talk to somebody, you're engaged, you're excited, they tell you bad news about their house, or bad news about the sale, or bad news about the financing, and you've got capacity. You're like, no problem, we got this. Then you get them breakthrough when you link arms with them. You give them hope when you speak into them. You have the capacity for whatever they're going through because you're not stuck in all the stuff that's been dragging you personally down. Do you hear me? That happens because your mind follows. When we've got distractions with our body and distractions with our mind, success is a challenge. When you don't have a distraction with your mind and don't have a distraction with your body, success is easy. I'm telling you, it's played out in my work. Guys, in my workplace right now, I picked up 3 literal conversations in the last 24 hours. They're going to turn out to be clients. I'm going to more than double my 714 consulting IT business just because the energy's there. You know, inside of these healthy happy hours and these shares, we're seeing people get energized with hopes and dreams. Why? Because Lori and I said yes, because John Michael said yes, because their coaches said yes. And that yes in our lives has brought this energy so we can bring them up, help them get the health, and see them released into success as well. When you get there, listen, finances follow, success follows. It makes it easier to encounter the King. It makes it easier to encounter Jesus, his presence. It just clears everything up, clears the cache. Anyways, with that said, I want to say this. This is where I was a year ago, right there, right there. I want to encourage you to join me or one of the coaches that are on our team. We have 30 some that are doing it. You don't have to just sign with me. If you know one of my coaches, sign with them. You know, walk with them, meet them, get these habits in place. Let them coach you to good health. Reach out and ask them what we're doing. Get with them. So if you know one of my coaches that's on my team, get with them. They're literally awesome folks. They're doing the same thing. They've gotten the same results. And then if you want to walk with us, let us know how we can help you. We want to see you get that success in your life. We want to see you not just get breakthrough in your health. We want to see you get breakthrough in your mind, your heart, your spirit. And then we want to see it play out in your relationships. We want to see it play out in your business. We want to see you in every way, blessed, in every way, fully functioning to do what you're called to do, whether it's school, whether it's business, whether it's home and relationships, or it's anything else. Ministry, we want to see your best. And lastly, let me say this. For you guys that heard me preach lately, my preach is on. And let me tell you why. Because I have lungs to breathe. I don't get exhausted when I'm praying for people. I have the energy to keep praying for everybody. I'm ready for revival because I'm ready. So with that said, I just want to say this. You guys, I'm here to encourage you. You don't have to be stuck any longer. I was stuck just a year ago. I couldn't get past this. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't do it on my own. John Mike will help me get there. We will help you get there. You can have results like these. They are not extraordinary. They're normal. This program works. These habits work. This life change works. Reach out. Love you guys. Blessing. Have an epic day today. Be encouraged and let us help you. We love it. It's so fun to see the movement of this happening right here, baby. Boom. You're part of it. Jump in.